Hey Google, set my timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Aloha everyone, welcome back to the Creator Chronicles. It's the first Creator Chronicles of 2021. Happy New Year! The beginning of the year is a natural time to start thinking about all of the changes that you want to make in the new year. And I find that people sometimes overwhelm themselves with the number of things they want to change. Like I want to eat better, I want to work out, I want to learn a new language, I want to play a new instrument. It's a lot of things. So I want to help you focus on how to make those changes. And one of the main things I've learned in my career as an independent artist is that change comes slowly and with focus. So here's what I recommend: the 5-minute daily habit. What does that mean? Choose one thing that you want to change that you can do every day for 5 minutes, and preferably right when you wake up. So let's break that down. Step 1, choose one thing to change that's really going to make a difference in your life. So you can still make your list of all the things that you want to change, but just start with one. And maybe the best one to start with is just the one that's easiest to accomplish. What one thing could you do every day that will bring you joy, that will make you feel healthier and more alive, and that you can do in just 5 minutes a day? I recommend starting with just one habit at a time, and once you can incorporate that into your routine, then you can add on another habit. So step 1, just choose one habit to start with. Step 2, make it something that you can complete in 5 minutes. And set a timer for it. That way you know that you have time to do it every day. Even if your goal is to eventually, say, meditate for 20 minutes or 40 minutes, or work out for 30 minutes or an hour, start with 5 minutes. The smaller amount of time that you start with, the easier it is to build it into your daily routine. And ultimately, that is the goal of a habit, that it is not something you actually need to remember to do, but that your body just allows to become part of your daily routine. So make it a small increment, 5 minutes. If you can't even do 5 minutes, make it 2 minutes. And set a timer for it. Hey Google, set my timer for 5 minutes. Step 3, try to do the 5-minute daily habit as soon as you wake up. You might not be able to do it every day, and you might have to push it to later in the day sometimes, but think about how good you'll feel when you get that thing accomplished, that thing that you really want to do. You get it accomplished, you can check it off your list very early in the day. It allows you to move into the rest of your day with a sense of accomplishment. And the last step is really to set yourself up for success. What this means is preparing yourself for accomplishing that 5-minute habit in the morning. So for me, one of my habits a few years ago was to incorporate drinking more water in my life. So what I did was I got a water bottle, I filled it up the night before and put it right next to my bed. And then when I woke up in the morning, the first thing I did was actually drink the full bottle of water. And now it is just part of my daily routine. I fill up my water bottle at night, and in the morning I drink the whole thing before I make my coffee. Building a new habit is really about allowing your brain to work less and just go into an automatic mode of doing that thing. I like to do a writing exercise daily called the morning pages, which comes from the Artist's Way. The practice is really just about spilling out all of the thoughts in your brain so that you can kind of clear your head and start the day fresh. And now I set a timer for writing for 20 minutes, but you can definitely start with just 5 minutes if you want to get in the practice of writing. One of the ways I set myself up for success is to give myself a journal that really inspires me. I like ones that don't have lines, and I got myself a bunch of new fancy Japanese pens for this year. It's a little thing that brings joy, that inspires you to follow through on your habit. Do it for the inspiration. find a way to set yourself up for success. So I'd love to hear about what kind of new habits you want to incorporate in this new year. And if you have any questions about the 5-minute daily habit, let me know in the comments. All right, everyone, set your timer for 5 minutes and cheers to a new year.